I'm here at the Dyno-Rod Tradeshow with Eliott Ray. So thank you for speaking to me today.
No, thank you for inviting me.
And welcome. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with Dyno-Rod, and a little bit about your business.
So my name's Eliott Ray. I am a joint franchisee for MetServe Limited, and we're a plumbing and heating franchise in the southeast. I've been in the business for 12 years now. And yeah, I think those are all the questions you asked there and then. I'm sure there's many more to come.
There's many more to come. So tell me something about yourself that nobody knows.
Oh my God. I'm actually genuinely quite a pleasant person, but no one understands that within the dyno world, because all I do is moan, apparently.
I think you're wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind. God, something about myself that no one else knows. Well, I say some things that no one else knows, or many do know but don't quite realise. I didn't come from plumbing and drainage background. That's what I worked in wine before coming into the dyno world, in a sales background.
So what's your favourite wine?
Oh, too many to tell. Honestly, too many. I mean, I'm not going to go into it.
Are you a red or a white?
Red all day long.
You're a red?
Yeah. And
full body?
Yes.
I know what I'm talking about.
One of my favourite wines is a particular Australian Shiraz, but we won't go into it because it comes across really snobby when you talk about wine sometimes.
So do you do the whole sniffing and swilling? You make me letting it breathe.
People at a much higher qualification level will do, and for good reason. I don't. I just tend to try and enjoy the taste and get on with it.
Take the lid off and let it breathe for a bit. And
take the lid out, put the straw in, off you go.
And then off you go, yeah. So now that's interesting. I didn't realise you come from a wine background.
Yes.
From a sales background. Does that then translate, do you think, into the business that you're in now? Sales.
There's always elements of a previous life that will help you in a current role. Directly, no. Indirectly, absolutely. Yeah. From the sales and the marketing side of things.
It's the people side as well, isn't it?
Well, hopefully I'm okay on that front.
I think
some would say no, but that's fine by me. There's definitely transferable skills. Whether you're coming from a finance background, I'm now speaking to Dan from Dansaw. He's come from an investment point background to join as a franchisee. So actually, if you take all the different skill sets in the network, I think we've got a pretty good individual there to work with. So directly no, indirectly definitely. Absolutely. Loads of skills that come across.
So did you take anything away from yesterday's sessions?
We are moving forward, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but finally it feels like the potential of this business is going to be realised.
Not just elevated.
Yeah, it's more of a franchise relationship now. It's more of a business point of view. It's more both ways. Because franchises aren't always right. We're also not always wrong. Franchisors not always right, also not always wrong. I mean, I think having those conversations, we're having them in a way now that is refreshing, proactive, and actually going to drive results. Because, and I've said this for a long time, and everyone tends to agree, but then we don't really see that happen. This business should be much bigger than what it is. We should be much more successful than what we are, and we've got to be better at telling the world what we do, and we're getting there now. Genuinely feels like we're getting there. I
do think the brand has just got so much bigger over the last few years, personally. You know, I've been around 13 years, and, you know, I've seen the brand everywhere. You know, I think in service stations now. You know, we've been on TV. We're going to franchisee recruitment shows. We've got adverts out there. We've done a prospectus. I do think we're embracing the brand a hell of a lot more now. I think
we definitely are, and we're doing it because I think there's a light that's gone on that has said, why are we not? We're good at this. As a network, we all have our pitfalls. We all have our weaknesses. But as a network, we are very good at what we do. When it goes wrong, we own it. When it doesn't go wrong, hopefully the customer's happy and everyone moves on and we get repeat business. But my question to you you know about Dyno, you worked in the business for 13 years. Do your friends know about Dyno, other than you're, after a bottle of wine, telling them all about it?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
I still feel we're the best kept secret.
Yeah, but I talk about Dyno so much because I'm so passionate about it. You know, I mean, John Harris, you know, obviously, who left a while ago, used to always say about me, you cut Cheryl, she believes orange.
Yeah, absolutely,
And that's what I think has kept me in this business as long as it has. I've never worked anywhere for this long. I've always moved. No, this is the longest job I've ever had because I tend to move on.
Yeah.
Whereas we're always evolving. Dealing with the franchisees, it's a different people all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the different personalities, but it feels like a family. Everybody comes together. When the chips are down, Dyno-Rod bands together and we step up, and that's what it is just Amazing.
Well, being a service-based business, to be honest, if you're not there when their chips are down, you haven't got a business.
Exactly.
You know, a customer doesn't phone us saying there's nothing wrong, can you pop over? The customer phones us when they say, I've got a problem, can you come fix it? Whether it be an emergency or not an emergency. Do you know what? Yes, we can. Off we go.
Yeah.
And hopefully they and I believe they do. If you look at our scores, whether it be online, whether it be Trustpilot, NPS, I think they do appreciate what we do.
Absolutely.
And we're getting better at telling people, why won't you use us? Because over there, they think we're great.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And that's really good to hear. So, obviously, I collared you walking around the trade show. Has anything caught your eye?
Ripple. Without a doubt, that was a key reason for the trade show for me today. We're already working with TradeCart, and what they are trying to do is actually today's world, and we've got to embrace that. As change comes in, if we don't change, we will die. So trying to get parts delivered there and then is an absolute win in the right scenario. I'd like to speak to Chantra Group. I'm also keen to speak to HSBC about some of the things that they're going to start offering us, because they're beginning to get to know the Dyno-Rod brand better. Which puts us in a better position as we look to invest, and we are looking to invest. So kind of a busy afternoon.
A very busy afternoon. So leading on to that, and obviously later on tonight we've got our Gala Awards dinner. So what are your predictions for Franchisee of the Year this year, Eliott?
Oh, I'm going to go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there tonight. No, I'm not there tonight, unfortunately. A prior arrangement. But I don't know who's going to win Franchisee of the Year. You never know. You never know.
You just want a surprise.
I'd say, I don't know if it's based on stats. I don't know if it's based on conversations or an element of the two. So that's one thing we could improve for the future. What is the criteria for winning certain awards? But hat in the ring, I'm going to go, if I had to put £10 on anyone, I'd say potentially Edge Time or Bowyers, maybe. But to be honest, competition's rife. So who knows? Anyone that wins will thoroughly deserve it.
Absolutely. I think everybody's a winner, to be fair. That's in the Dyno-Rod franchise network.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time,
thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the trade show.
Lovely.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you, Cheryl.